a beautiful little residential expansion on top of the mountains. We have our beachfront property, not fronting a beach, but acting as the richy rich houses that they definitely look like. These look like much more rich houses than beachfront houses, but that's just me. We've got our rock musician mansion that overlooks the rest of our city. Just overall a beautiful little aesthetic for this area. We have our first medium density building in the map and an expansion of our medium density in general on this area as well. Looking really, really, really cool. But guys, let's get in to the meat and the potatoes. Today we're back in the Okanagan for episode 3. Gonna press play. Very exciting. And we are going to be expanding out our low density just a little bit, but in a fun way, hopefully. We're also probably going to be playing with a little bit more medium density. And we also have mixed use, or we're going to get mixed use because we're almost level 5. So at the end of the episode, we're going to play around with a little bit of that. We're not going to be expanding too quickly or anything like that, but we will be kind of breaking into it a little bit. We are having our things level up, which is really cool. But yeah, a lot of these are looking pretty identical to one another, and that is obviously slightly less than ideal, but what do you do? Let's look at what we're going to be doing today. So, one, I want to use our waterfront housing, and we're not going to be putting it in front of the water because, I mean, if you put the houses down, like they're all fenced in, like they're not actually waterfront homes, like they have pools in them and they're like more like rich people houses. So we're going to be placing those down, and where we're going to be putting them is right up here. So I'm going to grab these 2 tiles for now, and I might grab this one too. And the reason for that is this is going to be where we are building our new residential area. So right along or right on this like nice big hill up here, we're going to be terraforming. Like I said a lot earlier, we're not going to be scared to terraform this map. I made it, so I'm not like worried that the map owner is going to be angry or something. So we're going to be terraforming this mountain up a little bit to, make it a little bit more like livable, I guess. And then I do want to make a highway connection out here. So I'm actually going to buy this tile as well, because it seems like that one makes a little bit more sense. And we're going to connect up with this road right here, Moore Street, which wraps all the way around to over here, which is so ridiculously stupid, but 'tis what it is, I suppose. Let's just get right into it. I think we're gonna make this connection first, right off the bat. That way it's done, I guess, So I'm gonna grab, we're gonna keep it pretty light here. I'm gonna grab this like 50 right here, and we're gonna come down right over here into this like rail yard over here. This also gives this area another connection to get to the rail yard. I feel like that would be important. I don't know. Maybe I'm coping. Maybe I'm making that up. So I do want to see what our slopes are through here. We got a 9. That is pretty tough, if we're being honest with each other. And what I might do is grab this height. Not that it matters really. We might go down just a little bit more. Perfect, because I want this to be a highway through here. And maybe we go a little bit farther. So we go like here, and we come all the way down to like here. Perfect, and we'll come around. Yeah, so now that's at like a 6.2, perfect. I do want to come in here and we're gonna unlock highways, and we're going to just do our regular 2-lane highway through here. Awesome, and then, yeah, I want to come in like out here. We'll probably come up and then around. Send this straight out here, and it'll probably come down over here. So let's just do a nice slope all the way up, or down, I guess. Perfection. And I do want to come in at a 90 over here, so we're just gonna start with that. And it actually looks like we can just come straight all the way here. Perfect. Awesome. Nice little highway that comes around here. Really quickly, we are going to soften this up around here. That way it just looks a wee bit more natural. Fantastic, as it like kind of cuts into this mountain. I am going to light this. So let's do that right now before I forget. And the reason why we're lighting this is twofold. One, I just feel like that would probably be good. You're kind of going through the mountains here, and we're going to add a bunch of trees around here as well. But also, we're going to need need to get utilities up here, and lighting the highway is just an easy way to do that. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to create our little areas over here. So I think this will be one of them that'll kind of like look out over here. We have room. We have a signature building over here. Oh, so we made it to level 5. Awesome. So that is our our mixed use housing. And then we have our communications, so radio mast for internet and a post office as well, which is awesome. So we can put those in too. But we can put our rock musician mansion down. So I'd like to put that off like kind of over here. So it kind of overlooks the city. I feel like that would be a really cool aesthetic. So we're going to grab this, and this will be like our first little area. And these, like, we're going to come in and we're going to do more terraforming afterwards as well. So these are just like preliminary grading, and then we'll come in and we'll do even more afterwards. So just so you know. And then we'll grab this height, and we'll probably, unfortunately, take off this whole thing up here. Perfect. And then we'll probably do one up here as well. So let's just grab like a couple down. We'll grab like this height, for example. We'll just come around, and then we'll have a few roads around here that kind of connect up with each other. I think that would work quite nicely. And then I also want to have one over here. So this road will probably come around and then come up, and then we'll have a few roads or a few homes right over here as well. Perfect. Amazing. So now let's connect these up with each other so that they make a little bit more sense. Well, actually, let me think. Well, this needs to come up here. So we'll do this. I'll do this. I'm going to turn off everything and we'll do like that. We'll also do our cul-de-sacs right now because we might as well. And I don't know what side we do. I know this side, we will definitely have a cul-de-sac. Awesome. I want to do one right here as well. So we're just going to do it. Perfect. Awesome. We got a crazy car crash over here, right? Whoa, damn, dude. That guy got messed up. Yeah, so this is like the kind of like the bare bone. Oh, and this one right here as well. Perfect. So this is like the bare bones of what we kind of want. And now let's try to connect everything up with each other. We'll probably have this road come down and meet right here. Although this looks like it's going to be a crazy grade. Or I think this road will actually, this is what we're going to do. We're going to start small. Okay, so this will be like the first road that kind of comes up here, and then we need to connect up here. So let's think about what we want this to be. I think we'll have this road come up to here. And then we'll connect up right here as well. Let's see if this makes sense. Perfect. And then this will come right up to here. This one might be a wee bit steeper, it looks like. And then we'll come straight through here. Link up right there. Fantastic. I really like that. And then this road, we will probably send this straight. And now actually this means that we can kind of like, this can be the road that kind of like comes up and meets up with what is now Park Street. So let's see, we need to go up about 30 meters. So I'm going to make this much smaller. I'm going to grab this height right here. And I want to create like a little pad. And then we're going to come around. Perfect. And I'm hoping that this has a semi-decent slope. I didn't even read what the slope was, to be honest with you. But I feel like this is okay, you know? It's definitely steep, but I feel like it's okay. Maybe I'm just coping. And then we're going to come up to here. Perfect. And we'll literally slope up to here. Awesome. And I know we have this like little, it looks like we have like a little dip over here, but I think that's okay. Cool, cool, cool. We're gonna soften it up around here just a little bit. It doesn't really need to be softened. I feel like the aesthetic of like carving into the mountain also looks kind of cool, but let's see. Do we like this windy road? I feel like it's very, very dangerous. We can like put a bunch of trees around here as well, so it'll look a wee bit better. All in all, I feel like it's pretty decent. I'm wondering, I don't think I want it to like level out, but I feel like that's pretty realistic. Like I feel like I've seen roads that do that in real life. So you know what? We'll leave it. We're gonna leave it. If you hate it, let me know, but we're gonna leave it for now. I am, however, going to connect up our water pipes up over here. We're not gonna put them to the regular road, obviously, or the highway, sorry, because I mean, we just really don't need to. This house was abandoned. Why was it abandoned? Unreliable internet service. Well, we just unlocked it, dude. Everyone's happy. Shouldn't be abandoned. Poverty. Facts, dude, facts. Let's start building some homes over here. So like I said, I want to do our rock musician mansion kind of like right off from here. So let's put that. I would love to have 2 homes on this like roundabout up here, on this cul-de-sac, if you will. So we'll put this guy right here. Perfect. Awesome. And then we will also have a home on this other side. And I only want to have 1. So we'll just do this one right here. And actually, I don't love the way that this is placed. So we'll do one right like there. Amazing. And we'll do other cul-de-sac homes as well. I know there's some deep homes and I'm trying to get some of those, to be honest with you. I want a 4x4. I know they exist. It doesn't look like it's going to give it to us. So we're just going to do 3s instead, unfortunately. 'Tis what it is, I suppose. That's another 4. Damn. Perfect, and we'll do some cul-de-sac homes up here. I know for a fact this house exists. And it's really just not gonna give it to us, which is unfortunate. Cool, cool, and now we can also place some homes elsewhere around here as well. So we'll probably do something like this. And I think on some of these areas as well, like right along here, we're going to put retaining walls up on the road that comes down. That way we can have larger homes on this upper level. Perfect, so we'll let these come in and we'll just continue on zoning through here. Trying to do like spaces that kind of make sense, you know? I don't know if we'll have any along this road, if we're being honest with each other, or along this road, because this would be pretty steep, but we can come down here. Perfect, awesome. We'll let these grow in and we'll see if we want to add any other ones around. Cool, cool, cool. And while I'm looking at this, I want to add a little bit more through here. So let's do that. Let's do some 3s. Like up over here, and we'll terraform these so it'll look a little bit better than it looks now, so don't even worry about it. Up here, I think this makes less sense, this, you know, bringing homes on this road. I mean, the homes could be on this side of the street though, so let's actually do some of those. Perfect, and honestly, I think we messed up a little bit by putting homes beside each other, so I'm gonna come back and redo some of these. Cool. So I feel like that just looks a little bit nicer. And when we come in and we decorate this up, it's going to look, I mean, I think at least, I think it's going to look much, much, much better. I'm going to take out the retaining wall there just because I feel like that'll look a little bit better through here. But yeah, I'm liking the way that it's looking up here. I'm thinking about doing like a little bit of a corner store. And this will be right beside this home, which is a little bit unfortunate if we're being honest with each other. But that, I mean, let's just see. Ooh, we already took it out. Damn. So let's just do a smaller home and see how that looks. And I'm hoping this is just like literally a corner store. That would be ideal. But yeah, this is a cool little area. We are going to come in with our grass and trees, and we're going to add some of that. We're probably going to do grass and trees on the inside of our cul-de-sacs. Perfect. Amazing. Ooh, and we're starting to get winter. Ooh, look at that. Cool, cool. I do hate winter in this game, but it is going to look really, really nice. Yeah, so we'll do this and then we'll add trees around. Perfect. And then I think we'll also have trees along like this side of the road up to here. And possibly down here as well. Anywhere that like has a house in front of it, I think what we'll do is we'll have parking. So, I mean, this one will be a little bit different, but then we can have parking right on the other side right here. And then up to here, we'll do trees and grass as well. Perfect. And then up along here. Perfect. Awesome. And then in here, actually, I think this is fine. Yeah, I think that looks pretty decent through here. Now let's come in and let's do some vegetation through here. We're going to grab our evergreen because that's pine and spruce. And then we're going to turn this up pretty high, honestly. Probably like 100 would be crazy, right? Actually, I feel like it wouldn't be. Let's not do that yet. Let's actually fix our terraforming first. And then we'll add some parks in here as well. I'm going to flatten this up all the way around here, and we'll come in with our soften terrain tool up afterwards. Perfect. Level this out. Amazing. And then we'll soften it up around here, make it look just a wee bit nicer. Trying to be very deliberate right over here. We will come in afterwards with trees and it'll make it look a lot nicer as well. I just want to make sure we don't have any of like too much cliff. Perfect. I feel like that's looking pretty decent if we're being honest with each other. Yeah, I like that. And now we'll come in with our vegetation. So yeah, I think we are going to keep it at 100 and we are going to paint this mountain up. We won't be able to see the greenery until the end, unfortunately, which definitely sucks, but I think it's going to be helpful. There would also be like, there was one thing while making the map. This is my first map, right? So there are definitely things that I would do differently if I were to make another one. But one of them was in this, there are not nearly enough trees. There's just some, and we need thousands. So we're going to paint a bunch of trees all the way through here. Awesome. And then when you like come down here, it just looks like this is how many trees would actually be here, you know, probably more if we're being truthful with each other. So let's just keep going. And it's going to look so lush in the spring along this highway as well. Perfection. Oh my God, amazing. Absolutely amazing. So now when you're looking here, you have a beautiful view of the city. You do have some trees right in front of you. I don't know if we'll take these out. Maybe we will. Maybe we wait for the spring, honestly. But I like that a lot more. I do want to come in here with our wild bushes, and I want to paint some wild bushes in here as well. So mostly I want to put them like around, kind of like along the hill, if that makes sense. Like I don't want to put them like all in here, like around the outside. I think it would make the most amount of sense. Perfect. And it's kind of sucks that you can't see them because I don't know if that makes sense or not, but just make it a little bit more green through here. You know what I mean? Or more white. I feel like that's just great. And even though I don't like winter in this game, and really the only reason why I don't is just because it's not as like lush and bright colors. However, we are in the Rocky Mountains, you know, and there would be tons and tons and tons of snow. If this was like actually Kelowna, the big white would be right over here. The skiing is incredible. Oh my God, it's so good. So it makes sense that it snows, and it would be not the same game or not the same map if it didn't snow. So I am happy about that, but I feel like this is going to look really, really, really nice. I can't wait to see it in the summer. I do want to look though, parks through here. These are all red. So what I think we're going to do is add some parks. I think we'll put one over here. I think that would make sense. And that would honestly clean up everything around here. But we're going to do a few more. I'm going to put one over here. I just want to make sure, like, where's the road connect? Connects right here. No, it doesn't. Connects on this side. We'll put one there. I'm going to put one up here as well. We'll do it over on this side. Perfect. We have one right here, and then I'm going to bring one right down here as well. Amazing. And these are just obviously small playgrounds just for the children, you know, but it'll just add a little bit of leisure through these areas. I think that's going to be very, very, very well needed. I do want to see our hospitals okay up here. Our schools fine. The fire's okay. The police is okay. We will obviously need transit up here as well. And then we also need to do a post office and a radio mast. So, we'll probably do two radio masts, which will work nicely. So let's think about where we can put this first one. I think like somewhere up here would probably make the most amount of sense if we're thinking about this. And I'm thinking about doing like, could we sneak a road in through here? We could, and it would kind of suck if you lived over here, but sucks to suck, I think, is what we have to say about that. So let's do it. We're gonna grab this height and we're gonna extend this out just a wee bit more. Amazing. And then we will take an alleyway road and we'll send it out here, and then we'll place down our radio mast somewhere over here. I think maybe we'll do like something like this. So let's have this road kind of come around. We'll send it like there, and then we'll place this radio mast right off of it right here. Perfect. Awesome. And then I do want to make sure that we're extending this out, and then we'll smooth it out around here. And honestly, what we might do is just for this little segment of road right here, we might have a retaining wall. Perfect, just like that. And then let's do some bushes around here as well, just to make it look a little bit nicer. I don't know how this is going to look because I can't see it in the winter, but I feel like it'll look fine. Seen people do this before. These are actually hickory. We want spruce. Cool. I like that. I like that a lot. And then let's add a little bit of separation over here as well. This radio mast is going to be ugly enough. Let's make it so at least when people come over here, there's a little bit of privacy. That might be completely overboard. We'll check it in the summer. Oh, that's totally going to be overboard. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Yeah, cool. Perfect. So we have this guy up here. We have nice coverage, decent amount of coverage over here. Let's actually just upgrade this all the way. And let's see if we need another one. We will need another one. So I'm actually thinking we could probably, we don't have a road that comes back, like an alleyway road. That would be a little bit more ideal, but it could be off from this high school. Like actually, we might put it right on Laurel Street right here. The reason being is if we come in here, we put a little park over here, which probably was not the best place in the world for a park, if we're being completely honest with each other. But because of that, now we have these like row homes right here, and I just dislike the way that they look. So we are going to take these out. We're going to have to take this building out as well. And then we will put our radio mast right here, and I'm going to upgrade this the exact same way. Perfect. And then that way we have coverage all the way through here. People should hopefully be happy. Amazing. And then we do have this like little area right here. Let's just put a mini townhome and or a row home and see how it looks. You know, it's probably gonna look really bad. We're probably gonna dislike it, but it's fine. Awesome. Cool. Very excited to see how this forest up here looks in the summer. But for now, like I said earlier, we are going to do a little bit of mixed zoning through here. We're gonna do a little bit more zoning in general through here. We're starting to see a little bit of an industrial demand. So I'm going to extend what we got going on right through here. We're going to place our industrial right in here. Amazing. Perfect. And then we are going to do one more city block over here as well. So I'm going to de-zone these areas. Amazing. I don't know where this one will land, so it's fine. We're just going to take it out. Cool. We will have to take this park out. Unfortunately, we will add another one, so don't even worry about it. But yeah, so we'll come out 14, come over 20, and we're not going to extend out this just quite yet, but we will add some homes in through here. We'll bring this out all the way over here. Amazing. And then we'll do this side as well. Awesome. And now we can bring this road in. Perfect. Take this out and then add this little thing right here. Fantastic. Amazing. And now everything is coming in, I guess, on the right side, or on the good side. And we can place in our homes that will kind of wrap around as well. We are seeing some oddities through here, so let's see if we can just fix this. Okay, that fixed that. I feel like because we're seeing a little bit of like terrain change through here, we are probably not 100% perfectly gridded out, which is fine. It does mean that we're probably going to switch the grid up as well as we kind of like move through this area, because I don't want it to be the same grid for the entire city. That seems super boring, but I think where we're sitting now kind of makes a little bit of sense. So as this grows in, we are going to continue this guy along here. So I said we were going to bring in a park. So let's do that. We'll put in a park right here. Amazing. And then what I think we're going to do is this building right here, we're actually going to take it out and put in a mixed use zoned building right here. And then we're going to add in this little spot right here, we're going to take out these row homes and we're going to put a low rent house right beside it. So it does look like this is very, very large. Maybe we have to take it down a bit. I feel like it should be fine, but we will continue our little zoned area through here as well. Perfect. So we'll see how this looks through here. I think it's going to look pretty decent. And then we will come in, obviously, and we will do a little bit of decorating through here. Perfect. And then I actually think I want to do some flowers on the other side. I feel like that could look kind of nice. Perfect. Just to there. Make it a little bit fun, you know. Take out this tree. Awesome. Cool. We are going to have to wait until the spring, unfortunately, to see how everything looks. But I do like that. I am going to paint a little bit more of our trees through here, our spruce as well. Perfect. Awesome. I think this is going to look really cool. I'm waiting for this to come in. So let's actually rush it and see how it looks. Cool. So let's look at this guy. I like that. I think this is actually a perfect building for right here, to be honest with you. We have a little bit of shops on the bottom, pharmacy. Pharmaceuticals, fantastic, amazing, love it. And then we do have this building right beside it, this low rent, which actually it is quite large. It's a little bit larger than the one that was here before, but I like it. I think that it looks pretty decent. And then over here, I think this looks pretty cool as well. I like the one townhome right in the middle of these two medium density houses. I feel like that looks pretty cool. Yeah, I feel like we got a really cool aesthetic going on here. Yeah, I really, really, really like it. This road is really cool. Yeah, I really like this road. I think this road is awesome. In the next one, we're probably going to tackle a little bit of public transit because we don't have any, and we wanted to make that a priority. You know, we probably need to have a public transit like come up here, deliver kids to the school. We got to get that done. And that'll also make it so that a lot of these houses can level up a little bit faster. You know, some of them are already level 3. I don't think there's any level 4s, but that's okay. Everyone's happy except anyone who lives on Butler Street. Any of these businesses, they're very unhappy, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm liking the way that it's looking. Ooh, it looks like it might dry out a bit over here. Or the snow might melt just a little bit. Let's see if it does, and we can see how the city looks. Yeah, I think this looks really nice back here as well. Awesome. Cool. Looking wicked. People are actually taking this path as well. I didn't think people would, if we're being honest with each other, but I like that. I like that a lot. I think that this is looking really cool. This will make a really good like downtown area when our city gets really, really big. I don't think that this mountain is going to lose its snow, so we'll have to wait and see how it looks a little bit later. But yeah, guys, if you made it this far and you liked the video, like the video. If you love the video and you're not subscribed, what are you doing, man? Subscribe down below. Let me know in the comment section what you think of our richy rich neighborhood up here. Do you like it? Do you want to wait until the snow melts to make your judgment? Let me know. If you want to support the channel, consider becoming a member. Join the Discord, busiest Discord in the world, 100 million people. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Peace out.